Fuck's sake, OBS, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you saving my settings. It kept me muted. Cockbag. I'm back. I'm back. So excuse me whilst I'm having to set up everything all over again. There we go. They got that side of it fixed up. Why are you loading that up? But yeah, my entire PC just started struggling, and then just my screens went black. I'm like, okay, we're doing this then, are we? And all the time I've not been streaming Drakengard, it's not done that yet. And yeah, now it has. Need to open my notepad document as well. Bear with me for that, because I'm fairly sure. Yeah, that didn't save. Oh well. Give me 2 seconds. I had something, you know, actually typed out on the after stream thing, but now I definitely need to do another one. Check graphics drivers for update. Thank you, Dorian. Hopefully that's not going to be a recurrent theme. Right, now let's get the emulator started back up, shall we? If this doesn't work, then I don't know. I don't know what to do if this doesn't work. I really don't. Thought that was going to be loud. Over here. Oh, it is actually showing. Oh, so it saved the. Oh, fuck's sake, OBS.
Square Enix.
It saved those settings. It saved the settings, you know, for having the right window up. What the fuck? Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I actually got the controller recognized. Nope. That's loud. Well, more scuff fixing. Well, that's fine. Okay. Accept that. That's just refusing to recognize there is actually a control pad plugged in. I'll go back to this screen whilst I'm fixing this fuckery. It's not looking good. Changes. Scan for hardware changes. Thought there's all tech issues. I'm wondering if it's actually fucking worth it. My current thought is no. Well, you showed a light on. I forgot I added that command. I actually don't know if it was me adding that or if that was one of my mods. Right, okay. You didn't know you. Oh, you just did. Oh, right. That would be why. Plugin settings. That's one. Okay, so now it says there is actually the controller. It says now the controller is actually plugged in. Okay. Oh. Lydia, hello and welcome. Welcome to the scuff. My system's already crashed once, but you know you're here just in time. You can get this wonderful little bit of nostalgia. Oh, heck, I know, right? There's no point in me bringing my windows up. Still need to, Oh, that was the dragon. I keep forgetting that it's a different character voice every time you load the game up, which I really like. Because last time it was that seer, that bald seer dude who's, just going, oh no, it's the end of the world! Oh, the goddess, the seals! Oh no, oh no! Well, at least the control pad works. We're back in it. We're back in. Stream scuff, don't know what you fucking mean. Not in the least. Expedition. I'm hesitant to do the castle keep again, because I don't want it to fucking, break again. So there's not going to be any issue with me doing things, on Dragon back, because the Dragon part is, always going to be fairly easy. So Dragon grinding, not going to be all that difficult to do. Finding somewhere on the ground that isn't going to nuke me, that's not going to be as easy. So we'll try this one. I can't remember if I tried this one last time and you got splattered on it or not. Oh, fuck, I just saw wizards. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, this is the one I was farming last time. I remember it now.
The priests gather along the river. Let us be the first to attack.
And it was basically the idea was to go all the way down one side of the river, then all the way back down the other side of the river. Guess we're going to be doing that again. With magic immune troops as well, which means I can't even do this with the dragon. Right, so there's those ones done. Now let's cross over the bridge and go around that side of the river and then work my way around. Hopefully, because it's an open area and, you know, weird as it sounds, there's not as much texture to load as there is on the inside areas. Hopefully, we're not going to get another crash. Hopefully. Never know. This is my PC we're talking about. It's Potato Incarnate. Slightly more responsive block would be appreciated. Only slightly. It is generally quite responsive. Doesn't quite move cancel, but it does combo cancel. And it's not Dark Souls, so it's not move queuing, which is also appreciated. Oh yeah, the 4 XP is not how much I'm getting from combat, it is just how much I'm getting bonus from combos. Always forget that. Yes, I fully understand. You know, just holding block won't defend against attacks from behind me. That I have no issue with. What I do have issue with is the block button being the same as the camera lock-on button, and it's hideously unreliable. But yes, something in front of me is casting a spell. I should block. Oh wait, I should also face someone to the left of me. Ugh. See, look, now it's doing that. If that had hit me, that would have killed me. Well, damaged me. See? What the fuck is that? Jesus. So... This is a good game, but my good god, the gameplay really has not aged well. Okay, Dragon, you do you. Can't use the dragon for this because, you know, everything the dragon does is magical. Everything in this is immune to fucking magic. Oh, excuse me. Seems like a long way to go without any answers. Oh no, there are enemies. Just, you know, it's a little bit further on. Like, I get it. I get you. I get that, you know, using magic troops means you can't just rely on the dragon and just basically make the game so easy. I do get that. But my good god. Although, actually, no, I will say... Why? I was facing him. I was facing him and you made me face the other way and get magicked in the back. For fuck's sake, game. I will say, they did a very good job with making it so that you can't just dragon your way through the game. It does make... it makes the amount of stuff that counters dragons in this enough so that you can't just have dragon be easy mode. Yes, the dragon will just annihilate entire swarms of enemies very easily. But because of the existence of magic immune troops, well, particularly reflecting magic troops, and aerial things, as much as I hate them, does, does stop people from just, getting on the dragon and... Somehow half that squad spawned on there, even when I was over there already beforehand. I don't know. Rhea got bricked into Slow and Bloodborne. Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, that'll happen a lot. Oh look, we got normal people. I say normal people, and then I see that there are archers with them. So in a sense, they're not normal. They're still arseholes, just in a different way. You're right, no, I'm driving home. No problem at all, Saurian. Drive safe, and I'll see you soon. You know what? Easy magic time. They're not immune to magic, so I'm gonna fucking use magic. Ah, really hate how crossbowmen behave in this game. I really, really do. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Why? What are you looking onto? Seriously, Kime. What was the big threat to your existence there? The stone pillar? For fuck's sake. I'm so glad there's no trophies for this. I really am. Because they would be infuriating to get. Welcome back, DJ. Oh, it's getting cold. I'm gonna take a second to finish that because that's gonna get even worse in a bit. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Gross, but necessary. Stomach cold coffee, I really can't. Even when it's supposed to be cold, really can't. Iced coffee, just no. It's actually rotating something that wasn't even there. I really, really wish that they would... The people who made this emulator, I really wish they would update it so you can bind a shortcut to just do a screenshot. Really wish they could. I mean, it's a simple thing. But no, I have to pull up the emulator window, which is separate to the gameplay window. Click capture, then click screenshot. So in the time that it takes me to do that, I can potentially miss things I want to use as, a screenshot. I mean, to be fair, what the fuck is he actually winding? There is nothing going on there. He is just, he's dancing. He also somehow survived longer than most people when I start swinging. How am I doing with... Excuse me. 167 kills. I don't know there's actually that many enemies left. I don't think there is. Yeah, I thought it'd be magic immune, but you know, the dragon at least helps me get here faster. This game could definitely do better with more of a mini-map, rather than just, you know, the enemy radar that you get. I love it, when you're up in the air, their attack rate significantly increases. Oh. It was just as simple as killing all the wizards. Oh well. I am pressing skip. Oh, it's because the cord is buggered. Or the port is buggered. Hardly anything. Jesus fuck. That is not a good one for leveling. That really is not, which is worrying. Choose the destination. Try that, because as far as I recall, you go from the keep to the Silent Forest to the Blue Mountains, and then you start coming back. I'm in the I think I'm in the Winter Wastelands at the moment, game-wise. Can't remember. Let's try this. Oh, God. Are those actually, you know, story reasons to go back on these expeditions?
Lord Kaim, the battle is not done. Finish the rest, and ours shall be the victory.
Isn't the map just swarming with enemies? Yes, it is. How's Nobuyoshi doing? 114 more kills. Okay. So by the time it gets to 121... because the draw distance on this game is not the best, makes it very difficult to see where enemies are until they're right on you. Oh yeah, because it's technically a new stream. Feel free to contribute again to the stream challenges. Thank you for the hydration, man, DJ. And also for your contribution to the endurance stream challenge. Thank you, Lydia, for your contribution to the endurance stream challenge. Nice, 69% done. What's mine say? 71 now. I mean, in fairness, it's 100,000 points, so in total, so every time someone donates the maximum, it goes up by 2%. I found out, you know, after Widgren has said, you know, puts the maximum amount of points on it, I found out there is no maximum. Because I tried putting in a bunch of 9s, you know, and all that, and the preview said, yeah, we're only 2 billion way into it. It's like, there is no way, as dedicated and generous as everyone here is, there is no way you could raise over 2 billion points in a month. I don't think that's actually statistically possible. I think it's something, you know, it needs at least 30 people contributing the maximum every single day to get it. It's like, I do not have an average of 30 viewers. I just don't. I have overall my average tends to be somewhere between 7 and 11, depending. Is that a challenge? If there was no time limit to it, I have no doubt you could raise it fairly quickly, comparatively, but nah, you won't be able to do it within the 30 days. Maybe if everyone was a tier 3 sub and showed up continuously for the entirety of the stream, every single stream, that would possibly give you a better chance of doing it. Of course, as the answer to any time someone says Lydia no, is Lydia yes. Weird enough, that's exactly the same situation as with Zero. Zero no, Zero yes. Lydia is all this. Not gonna say what my brain is currently going around in my head because there's no way to make it seem better than it is. So I'm just gonna keep shush on it. There's only laps of Yarnum for 2.2k souls or echoes. Best souls. It's like Brett said in one of his Elden Ring videos, like, no matter what they say it as, no matter what they call it, if it's a FromSoft game, you're going to call them Souls. It's just, it's been ingrained into you for 3 to 4 games, you're going to call them Souls. Like, Sekiro, it's XP. Still call them Souls fairly often. In Bloodborne, it's Blood Echoes. Still call them Souls. In Elden Ring, it's runes. Still call them Souls. Hell, in other games, there's a Souls-likes, I still was calling them Souls. I'm fairly certain I called them Souls in Hellpoint. And Hellpoint's got nothing to do with Souls. I can't even remember what it is in. Oh, for some reason I seem to manage it in Nio. NieR, I keep calling them Amrita, which is, you know, the proper name for it, rather than souls. I don't know why NieR is different. Oh, I remember this. Didn't I? Last time I was farming this, didn't I die to some of these bastards towards the end, and basically wasted an entire session of farming? I think that's kind of what happened. Stunlock. Wonderful mechanic. The pig dropped a red messenger ribbon. I can decorate the little guys. You can indeed. Or you can take that ribbon to someone and get your heart broken. I will tell you who if you want to, but if you want to work it out for yourself, I will leave it at that. Incidentally, also the messengers are Ten's favourite thing about that game. Keep hold of it now, then. One of my favourite items for decorating the messengers is the top hat. Yes, you can give them the little top hats. It's fucking adorable. Wearing top hat, I'll give them the hunter hat. Oh no, it's not the piece of equipment. You find a certain special one. It's like messenger top hat. I can't remember where you find it, but yeah, you can get a special top hat so you can give to the messengers. Oh right, yeah, yeah. That I was confused by that at first as well, but then when I realised that, you know, the items for them, the cosmetic items for the messengers are individual items themselves that you can find in certain places. Some of them have a story behind them, and some are just kind of cute. Theoretically, I think Nobuyoshi is at maximum level. Nobuyoshi is at more than maximum level right now. It just won't actually level up until I finish the game. Finish the game? Finish the level. Could try Robber King. Not so sure that it's actually going to be God, no. No, not using that. We're gonna stick with Nobuyoshi. Jesus Christ, that was that was definitely not enough damage and not enough swing. Swing. There's just so many enemies in this. So many. I was worried I wasn't going to... I'm fairly certain I was worried I wasn't actually going to be able to kill everyone. Because this one is essentially, you need to wipe out almost everything on the fucking map. I think if you can survive it, it's a good place to level up both you and your dragon. Even the dragon needs experience. God, my brain. You gotta get the dragon out every now and again. You know, air it out, give it some exercise. Oh, there's still 2 more over this way. I sort of realised this is not the best game for content. If it's just grinding, this game is really bad for content, because as I just realised, I'm just sat here, I'm thinking things to myself that I could be talking about. I was like, there's not really any point in saying them, because no one wants to hear me say out loud. You know, I could also you know, stream Bloodborne, but then that would mean that, you know, Lydia can't watch, because I'm, even on my my other character, I am far ahead of her, and, you know, don't want to be spoiling things. Even if the streamed content would literally be me getting to a point where I can be summoned at any point during the game. Bats. Those dogs say hi. Hello, doggos. Fuck yeah. I remember this bit. I remember losing a fair amount of health here because there's just so many fucking crossbowmen. They do that all the fucking time. Like, that is not how crossbows work. That just is not. Almost done this corner of the map. This should be the last one for this corner. Same done. Yep, I still have all that. I still all that to do in 45 minutes. This is why I have this. Get my big old meaty dragon out. Oh, I remember. Yeah, it was these guys that were killing me last time. It was this area in particular. Why is my dragon the younger version with only one magic bar? I could have sworn I had higher level magic with my dragon. That ended in me dropping a nuke. What? I don't even... Ah. Who knows? Just gonna use the dragon to take care of those lot. Because... my dragon needs the XP. And I need to not die. Looks like I missed exactly one squad. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, and there's crossbow users. Of course there are crossbow users. There's always crossbow users that do that. I think I've now annihilated the problem that I had, which was that massive area of chunky enemies that I just roasted alive. And not... It is historically impossible and gameplay balance impossible to fire 2 crossbow bolts that close together. Great, enemies interrupting my power attacks. I didn't even realize they could do that. Probably happened before, just, you know, blocked it out of my memory because that's a fucking awful mechanic. The stun mechanic in this is so bad. It is so bad. It's like trying to play Dark Souls 2 with no poise. I'm not a good Dark Souls player. I don't want to do a challenge because is it possible to play Dark Souls with no poise? Possibly is. I don't want to do it though. Missed an entire squad back there. I thought it was just going to be one of those ones, you know, I just missed, you know, it's just waiting for it to catch up to the fact. Hopefully at the end of this, I'll actually be strong enough, if I actually finish the mission, to continue with the story. Hopefully. Did that many laps you have 63 blood bars in storage? More. Believe me, Lydia, you're going to want more in storage. That's what happens when one does an off-screen grind, yeah. You get on-screen grinding instead. You get on-screen grinding with dull content. At least you get, you know, the battle music, which is pretty decent. It just... The only issue with the battle music I have is it's slightly repetitive. Not the good kind of grinding. Sadly not. Twitch would ban me if I did the good kind of grinding on screen. brain. Don't go any further this way. But I was just wondering if there's going to be like a treasure chest there. Because for some weird reason, the draw distance on enemies in this is terrible. The draw distance on treasure chests is fairly decent. It's probably, you know, because treasure chests are easier to miss. Also not done by Kichi Okabe. Is it not? Oh! Who on earth is this sword in tribute to, then? Because I thought it was in tribute to the music director. Which is why it's a consistent thing throughout all of the NieR games. Attempts to get on my dragon and just, you know, blitz through this a little bit. But at the same time, this is full of the enemies that are a lot easier to kill on the ground. So it's a good way to get Kaim's XP up. Also, Pokey mentioning the music composer Keiichi Okabe's name just reminds me of when there was the awards going on at the end of last year, and Yoko Taro tweeted out saying, you know, Keiichi Okabe should not receive an award. He's already got too much money. It's like, working with Yoko Taro must be an absolute fever dream of a job. Like, you know, it's got to be, you know, one of the most creatively rich experiences you'll ever have in your life. But at the same time, what the fuck goes on with anything that actually happens there? Okay, so hopefully there won't be any more fucking crossbowmen. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there's, you know, some ranged attack I could use to get rid of them. Like, you know, pull out a bow or something. But even the magic attack isn't, you know, particularly accurate and also slightly a waste. Although, to be fair, I've been at maximum magic meter for a while now. Over goes the dragon. Good thing I jumped off the dragon because, oh, look. I forgot there's actually a jump button in this. I forgot there's a jump button that actually jumps. Doesn't help because the jump attack is kind of meh. It doesn't exactly help you avoid anything either. And as this game thankfully has no platforming, lies, I can always mount the dragon. The dragon is always The dragon is always mountable. Oh, fuck it. think honestly now I've taken out that middle section of the heavies and crossbowmen, I think I'll actually be able to do it this time, because I'm fairly certain that's what killed me last time. Was the fact that there were the heavies there, absolutely cutting me to ribbons, and there were crossbowmen left around in such a way that I couldn't reliably mount on the dragon. So that's how I kind of lost this last time. Also don't know how much time I've got left, because I keep just, you know, flicking the map screen open, looking at the map very briefly, and not even acknowledging how much time I've got left. 35 minutes! 35 minutes to clear that. I mean, to be fair, that is about half the map left. I think I might have to resort to dragoning the rest of this at some point. As much as I love being able to hack down these constant massive swathes of enemies, I'm taking a bit too long in doing so. I'm going to get myself to 700 kills? Yeah, I think I'll get myself to around 700 kills and then just dragon the rest of this. Because, you know, that seems like a good split of kills between dragon and human. And if I come across magic enemies, well, or magic resistant enemies, I can just dismount and go and deal with them. So I said around about 700. Oh, look. Exactly 700. I can't mount the dragon because I was too close to the catapults because obstacle. I would really like to know why it didn't also select my level 2 dragon. I really would like to know that. Maybe because in the storyline I don't have the level 2 dragon by this point. I don't know. You know, having the fire rain like that, yeah, that's decent. But at the same time, having the nuke at the end of it really makes the level 2 dragon worth it. I think I did, yeah. It's weird. Clicking the left stick hides the enemy health bars. I like there being enemy health bars in a game like this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking crossbows. That's the worst thing about the crossbows, I think. When you get... You know, if they're aggroed wrong, like these guys are kind of... You can actually get it so that they are never-endingly spamming you with crossbow bolts, so it's impossible to actually do anything about them. Really, really hate that. I really hate the crossbowmen in this game. I was just about to get back on the dragon, but oh no, look, there's more crossbowmen. Oh, for fuck's sake! Thank you for hydration mana, DJ. My PC was sounding like it was about to take off, and now it just went really quiet. I'm worried when it does that. How did those two survive? There's literal rain of fire going on around them, and they were just standing there as they had the fireproof umbrella. I'm actually beginning to wonder if it is actually faster to use the dragon. It does not seem to be at this point. Mostly because the enemies are just a wee bit too tough to be taken down with the 2 fireballs I'm able to get off in the time that I can pass over them. Just a wee bit. Oh, wait, 3. I can take them out with 3. I wonder if doing this would be slightly faster. Probably not, no. And we're at nearly over 1,000 kills. I'm already nearly at 1,000 is probably the better way of saying that. What's the other disadvantage for using the dragon? You don't get health. Oh. Got slightly under half an hour to do that? Maybe. It's a hard maybe. Which reminds me, I really need to get in... I need to enlist the help of someone for a certain upcoming stream. That's making me really tired. As in exhausting you or sleeping on you and making you feel like you want to nap? Let me just... I love the commander is the only one of that squad who got away unscathed. Both sleeping on me and making you want to sleep. Ah, right. Yeah, I know that. With me, though, it's always been cats. But cats is like, yo, a cat is sleepy on you. It's like, well, I don't want to move. Now I'm starting to worry if I'm actually going to be able to finish this mission in time. I'm starting to think that I'm going to run out of time on it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Why a big group of crossbowmen now? Why? Around a big group of people who like to kill the fuck out of me when I am on the ground. Love it. Love it. Especially when that shit happens. There's no way I could have avoided any of that. Now I've got to be on the ground getting peppered by these fucks. Can we not? I know we may not be at a furry convention, but can we not? I think that might be all of the archers now. It's just these fucks. These fucks I don't mind spending time on the dragon to kill, because trying to deal with them as Kime? Not smart. Not conducive to the process of staying alive. Not any of the Bee Gees aren't involved on that one. Oh, that's a weird thing that just went into my brain. Imagine if Elden Ring was essentially playing something like this. Just imagine if this game was just what Elden Ring was going to be. I'm not actually sure I'd be too bothered if it was. It's an army fight like Dynasty Warriors. And would make it probably, arguably, the most difficult Souls-like yet. The amount of damage they do to me is also kind of absurd. Oh, fuck's sake, will you... The fact there's no camera controls in this game also kind of bugs me. How much time have I got left? 22 minutes. Well, not doing too badly. I mean, to be fair, when I was around about here, I was at 35 minutes. But it took me 30 minutes to clear all that. That should be fine. Although I do think that row in the middle there might be the heavies mixed with crossbowmen. Yay. Maybe even some magic immune ones. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to throw at me. Speaking of magic. Red, hello and welcome. A few minutes where you face Battalion's aim is nothing at this level. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, Dark Souls was never ever meant for this sort of scale. I'm not even sure FromSoft would know what to do with a game on this scale, or battles on this scale. I really don't think they would. Oh, great, some chonkers. Some chonkers and some long-range fuckers. This is how I die. The long-range fuckers mean that I can't deal with the chonkers via Dragon. The chonkers also mean that I'm going to die very quickly. The crossbowmen also mean I'm going to die very quickly because they do a stupid amount of damage and there's nothing I can do to fucking counter it. Pretty much anyone's trying new games and anyone play Tales of Vesperia. Apparently I don't know how it is. I played one of the Tales of games. It's a JRPG. That might tell you quite a lot of what you need to know. It's a JRPG. It's not a westernized JRPG like Final Fantasy. It's a JRPG. So, you know, grinding is going to be part of the course. Long intro cutscenes, long cutscenes, huge amounts of story. But the Tales of game that I played, I can't remember which one it was, but it was good. It's just, you know, it's a JRPG, which does turn a few people away. Oh, there's a treasure chest. I don't care if that's a weapon or not. It might be health. I need health. It's gonna be the one time where I'm hoping. This game's camera. I mean, one time where I'm hoping it's going to be a weapon. Oh no, where I'm hoping it's going to be a power orb. No, it was actually a... Oh, fucking hell, that's a full whistle. Sure. I managed to go quite a significant way. A treasure box has appeared. Okay. I don't know what I've done to earn said treasure box. I think it might be... Get 1,200 kills, but let's go and get it. Let's always hope that there's some new views. I saw mention super clean combat system, but a good game overall. Yeah, just be prepared that JRPGs are usually very slow burners in terms of gameplay and that. Like, you know, you may hear that people say that, you know, something like Final Fantasy IX is a grindy game. It's got nothing on a JRPG. Really has not. Well, there's the treasure chest in question. I was worried it's going to be surrounded by a bunch of magic immune dickheads. Thankfully not. It is, however, very hard to navigate to because of this camera, of this game's fucking controller. I know which one Berseria is. I really don't. I know I've played one of them. It's not the most recent one. Oh, fucking hell. See, this is why these guys are the death of me, usually. Because they do a really nasty 3-hit combo, which, once it hits you the first time, you can't get out of, and it just nukes you. Then my best hope is find a nice area with enemies that high HP item drop rates. You really think it's going to be that simple? There's the one with the red lady. Don't think I played Berseria then. See, it's when you say Tales of Vesperia, that's why I think that I've played, but it can't be because I'm fairly certain that's the most recent one. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a crossbow area, just from the way that everyone was arranged in this like semi-neat line. I fucking hate crossbows. I hate crossbows with a passion, I really do. I never actually played a game where I enjoy crossbows being a part of it. I really don't. I don't even like them in Dark Souls. I don't even like using them in Dark Souls. Arise the most recent, but that was released in 2021, so you may not be considering that. Vesperia was released in 2005. Vesperia might be the one that I've played then. If it's got, if on the front of it, on the art, it's got a dog smoking a pipe, then that's the one I played. Like it's a blue dog as well, as I recall. And he talks. He's actually also your... But he's not the main character, but he is your first party member, and you start off the game with him. That's the one. So yeah. Yeah, you're thinking about the one I played. Yeah. I have played that one. Just so you see that art. Yeah. Yeah, that is the Tales of game that I have played them. Weird enough, I was like, oh, I wonder why that game name seems familiar, because it is the one I've played. 15 minutes. I've got 15 minutes to clear this. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. But I think it is just normal enemies. As in, no magic immune, no archers. I think that's all I've got left to deal with now. So if that is the case, then I should be able to do this. But yeah, Tales of Vesperia, not a bad game. Will not say it was bad, it just was very slow to get into. And it is one of those... It does follow what I can assume from the beginning of it, the classic JRPG thing. You start off as just a humble village person, and then before you know it, bam, you're fighting God. It's like, what? Sorry, run that by me again. I'm fighting God? Wait, why? Why? See that patient stuff? Yes, you do. You will... JRPGs, as a rule, require patience. If not for the grinding aspect of it, but then for the fact that it takes a while for it to kick up with story. I don't know why I'm deciding to do aerial maneuvers. It's not like it's helping me any. One hit away from death. I'm just glad that fireballs don't have to be, direct hits to actually do damage. Oh, for fuck's sake, why are there more crossbows? Oh, there was only one, it's fine. Fire can just deal with there being one group. Getting a bit tight. Normally that's a good thing when it's a bit tight, but ooh, not in this case. I'm starting to wonder if I damage enemies and then leave the area, like it happened with the dragon, if they actually regenerate. Step 1, save cat. Step 2, save... Question mark. Step 3, kill god. Step 4, unleash the horde. Step 5, skewer the winged beast. Step 6, wield an iron fist. Step 7, raid tail. Step 8, freedom. Yeah. It's like how spacing doesn't work and you understand why. Yeah, Twitch chat is, can see why it does it, but at the same time, it's like, really makes it hard to do things like lists, but at the same time, that's probably why it's, not meant to be for people writing lists in chat. I'm slowly losing my confidence I'm going to be able to do this. Wish if it was going to let me able to make it look like it, I could, so she was even faced. Yeah, that would be nice. But, you know, Twitch be Twitch. Oh, fuck. I was so sure I was going to have a magic attack. I didn't actually account for the fact there wasn't going to be enough magic to do a magic attack. I don't know why I always take the magic attack as an opportunity to scratch or rub my nose. How are we doing? Less than 10 minutes. Oh, it's going to be a fucking close one. It really is. I just hope nothing spawns after all this. That would be the worst. Yeah, it is. If you leave the screen for long enough without killing something, it goes back to full health. What the fuck is that mechanic? I mean, I get it. To stop it from tanking the PlayStation 2's bad processing capabilities, it has to reload the enemies from scratch every time you go off screen and come back on. But for fuck's sake. You lose items fail quest? Yep. And the XP. So because I've gotten a weapon, and I've gotten a fuckload of kills, I really want to finish this mission. I really do. Have I not killed you yet? Okay, it's 1,500. There's a few left. I've still got time. There's a possibility. It could still work. It could still work. So overall, attack for attack, the dragon is stronger than Kime, clearly. Because it only takes 3 hits from the dragon's fireball to kill one of these guys. However, I can deliver the amount of hits needed for a killing blow on Kime way faster than I can a dragon. Okay, so that group's all done. How much time have I got left? 9 minutes to clear that. I think I'm good. I actually think I'm good now. I was panicking a little. Oh, it's the chonkers. Fuck. I was confident, and now I'm not so confident. Because these chonkers are not easy to kill. Not on Dragon, not as Kime. In fact, on Kime, they're positively infuriating to fight because of shit like that! Boy head, therefore try chest. If that would actually fucking work. No, they're just spamming combos. Oh, God, this game needs a remake. The game really badly needs a remake. And this group, although I know I've strafed them with fireballs, I know they're going to now be fully healed. Oh, they died. Oh, okay. Fine. That's the leader killed. Most important thing is the leader's dying. I want to say it's target. As long as all the targets die, it doesn't matter about anything else. Scoo, hello and welcome. Trust Scoo to roll up, literally roll up, when I've got a thick chunk of scaly meat between my legs. We'll have a game where you need to slaughter an entire legion in an hour. Yep. Had I, you know, better stats, probably would be better. Scoo is starting to learn Indonesian. Ooh. Best of luck with that, Scoo. Always good to broaden your horizons. Especially linguistically. Okay, how much time have I got? 7 minutes to take down 2 targets. I've got this. I have got this in the bag. 1 target. Know anything about the Indonesian language, but the food is really good. Well, I can say I like it once I eat. Nice! I did it. Fucking did it. Oh, Jesus, that took a long time. $817 on Kime. I went up essentially 4 levels. My fingers butthole. 769 kills on the dragon. I didn't see if that actually went up. Attack power, that is. OBS is on Steam. I don't know how that'll work. That's Steam just trying to show everything. Oh, Magi's Sorrow. Nobuyoshi is now level 4. Attack increased 17 to 23. Combos increased 7 to 13. Magic attack is Susanoo's Veil level 4. My good god, it's now glowy. Where is it? Sword. Susanoo's Veil. Explanation. In a faraway eastern land, there was a poet who made a living reciting songs, but he keenly felt the limits of his own skills, and so he made a pact with a ghost. With the power of the ghost inside him, he began to compose glorious and beautiful songs. His fame spread through the city, and before long he was named the official poet of the imperial court. But one day the ghost returned to him, and she said thus, "Your life as a genius poet is over. You shall henceforth never sing a song again." It was as... Thanks, Avast, for locking something that I didn't actually do anything with. Thanks. It was as the ghost said. The poet fell silent, and no more songs came from his lips. His dream gone, he plunged this sword into his breast. It still gleams with the glistening of his blood. Weapon stories in this game are... wow. They are definitely something. So I went up 4 levels, so that means I should be able to maybe do a story level. Let's try it. Chapter 5, Verse 7, Emergence. Ground mission. Completed 34%. Like zombies, the Imperial soldiers rise from the dead. Their dark mass poisons the land and makes it barren. Yeah, this is what killed me last time.
If the mere threat
Was that penis sound from you? Yep.
of the seal's destruction begets such chaos, what if they are truly lost?
Destroy the Empire's remaining forces. Steam app like wallpaper engine, automatic text copyrighted music replaced with smooth jazz is what I want. That would be very difficult to do. Because basically you would need something that would detect, not just detect the music, but also find the music layer in the audio, mute just that, and then replace it with another track of music. Not impossible, but very difficult to do, I'd imagine. And seeing as well, with Twitch, the new DMCA agreement is very much towards the thing of, you know, if it's music, if it's copyright music in game, they're a bit more lenient towards it because you're not trying to pass the copyright music off as your own. It's therefore you're not infringing copyright, and you've paid for the game, so you're also paying the copyright owners. It's the people who are streaming music and claiming it themselves, or just, you know, playing music while they're not doing anything else. That's what they're trying to catch. Like people who play YouTube in the background, or, you know, just stream YouTube content or Spotify content. That's what they're trying to crack down on more. There's your wallpaper engine because PC was not having it. Seems smart to me. Yeah, it is a good idea. It's just, you know, very difficult to implement. Good God, Nobuyoshi's ridiculously scarily powerful. Still I'm a level 2 dragon now, but then again, you know, I'm in the story. If it wasn't, the spirits of the soldiers are reborn as undead warriors. Yeah, this is where they started killing me. I can't dismount here, can I? No, you can't dismount the dragon here. Damn. Just want full of capitalism. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, because these guys are real fucking damage dealers. I guess the Empire's still alive, considering one man's probably lived half their population by now. Kaim's bloodthirsty, but he's not quite that bloodthirsty. He hasn't, you know, decimated an entire half an army by himself. Armies are fucking huge, especially back in these days. Where it was by sheer willpower. Well, sheer manpower. God, these, yeah, those are real. The rise of anarchy. True anarchy wouldn't be such a bad thing. But sadly, what a lot of people see as anarchy, no, it wouldn't work. Still worry about the MCA because Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend might be an issue, yes, because it's an older game and, you know, the copyrights might not still be intact. But, you know, if it's something you streamed and, you know, it's up on a VOD, after a while, if nothing's happened to it, then, you know, they won't do anything about it. I mean, Twitch automatically deletes VODs after 2 weeks, unless you're a partner.
The horror. I cannot see the future.
They are worth quite a bit of experience. Which is working to mute VODs before taking down accounts. This is true, yeah. You know, in a surprise turn, Twitch is actually doing something that's in the interest of streamers. Affiliates have 30 days on VODs. When did that change? It's always been 14 days for me. Oh, of course. Of course the leader of the squads is magic immune. You have a month of slave stuff? I swear mine only stay up for 14 days. Unless that's a recent change, then I've got no idea what the fuck's going on then. I mean, in fairness, also, I don't actually pay a huge amount of attention because, you know, part of my after stream thing is the first thing I do is I go and download the VOD. And then usually, unless I'm doing 2 streams in a day, usually set up to encode as well. Like today I won't, because I've got tonight's stream, which is Sleeping Dogs, I believe. Actually can't remember. Yes, Liz. I just had the thought of, like, wait, is it actually giving me Sleeping Dogs? How do I check? And then I realised I've got my stream titles in an open notepad document on my other monitor. It's like, I can just look over there. It says 14 days, but strange. Maybe it's 14 days for public viewing, but you still have access to the archives for a certain amount. Sounds a bit of grinding helps. Yeah, I'm not getting the shit kicked out of me this time. So you're thinking, yeah. Like, VODs stay public for 14 days unless you take them down before that. But you have another 16 days to get them from your archive before they're gone forever. I mean, the whole fact that, you know, they take down your VODs anyway at some point is the whole reason why I have a YouTube account. That's why I'm not all that bothered about, you know, YouTube monetization claims and stuff like that. It's like, oh well. I'm not going to make money off of my YouTube videos. Oh well. I'm not monetized, and I don't plan to be, so I really don't care. Just realised that those guys being magic immune would be the worst thing possible. Also, I like how Nobuyoshi at level 4 looks.
What does the Empire want?
Also, funny thing, I think I've realised why I got through Drakengard so quickly and easily the first time round when I played on PlayStation 2. It's because I was using cheats. I'm fairly certain I was using a cheat engine. Thing is, though, even a cheat engine won't protect you against the final boss. Really won't. That final boss's attacks will still kill you if you take too many of them, regardless of what state your health is in. I don't think you even have a health bar at that point. Quality cheddar. I can't even say I had cheddar earlier, because Babybel is not cheddar. I don't know what it is. It's a lighter cheese. Wait, you have a 60-day storage because you're an Amazon Prime user. Oh my god. Fucking Twitch. Fucking Amazon. That's really bad. Because we had January rolls up still. That's awful. That is awful. No, it's good, you know. It's as awful as these fucking crossbow users. Twitch is pay to win. It really is. It really is pay to win. Because it's run by Amazon, that's why. Cheddar cheese simply chairs relatively hard off white or orange colors and are added. Sometimes sharp tasting natural cheese. Cheddar originates from the English village of Cheddar in Somerset. Yeah, that's actually near where I live. I've been there. I've been to the village of Cheddar. It's lovely. I've seen the caves where they aged the cheddar in. I've been to the gorge where they have all that stuff. It's a lovely, lovely place. Why be a partner when I have Amazon Prime? Yeah, unfortunately, Amazon Prime won't give you excuse for, you know, doing actual crimes, getting suspended, and then, you know, say, yeah, you know what, you made us money. Come back on. We don't care. That's the one thing they won't give Prime users that they'll give partners. Amazon crimes. Yeah. If you want a list of Amazon crimes, tax evasion. Fucking Amazon. I hate them. I try to use them as little as possible, they say, while streaming on an Amazon platform.
Does it look like this?
Confuses to the context. Which bit? Stadia owns most of the world. Mm-hmm. If it's not Amazon, it's Google. Or Microsoft's getting up there as well now. The criminal switch part thing. Oh yeah, there's people who've been, you know, actively seen to engage in grooming of young children and have gotten in trouble for it. They've been suspended by Twitch for it. A little bit later, Twitch not only unsuspends their account, but re-gives them partner immediately. And yeah, there's the whole thing of, you know, the person who outright blatantly, you know, just said screw Twitch's rules did pornographic content on Twitch got suspended for 3 days. And yet, if I say the word pussy and someone reports me for it, I can get a permaban. That's Twitch. That is the disparity between being a partner and not being a partner on Twitch. And that is how Twitch, aka Amazon, care more about making money than they do about their own values. Google bugs me less than Amazon. Like, Google has some things that are sketchy, but without like flaws, so much more okay with Google. Yeah, same. If I had to pick between the two of them, like, you know, if we were in a cyberpunk metropolis and, you know, it's all corporation-based rather than that, I would much rather go with Google than I would Amazon.
Grotesque beasts slouch upon the earth. This is hell.
Spirits of the dead descend to demon soldiers. Are they? Not here, they're not. Oh, no, it's to the north. Alright, it's okay. It's up this way. Google is guilty of a fatty browser RAM usage collapse. And also, you know, spying on people and selling data. But, you know, what company isn't guilty of that these days? And also, you know, again, tax evasion. But weirdly enough, using the same trick that Amazon uses for tax evasion.
The days the humans near gods, or the days of reptiles.
You're not wrong. Also, spamming my magic attack on those things is pretty much a very easy way to deal with them. I probably should have been trying that last time. Oh well. Not the button I wanted to press. Oh, actually, yes, it was. Because, oh, look, all of these fuckers are magic immune. All of them. Remember it's post about the Tooth Fairy being fake propaganda to make you allow the Fae into your home to claim pieces of yourself. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not actually inaccurate. The Tooth Fairy is very likely a Fae. Probably one of those things that, you know, the actual lore behind it is much, much scarier than what people are told as kids. So these big companies avoid paying taxes because of archaic tax laws. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to be taxed based on where you claim your headquarters to be, and there not being any legal grounds on, you know, what, you know, your headquarters can be. You can claim your headquarters is wherever you like, so long as there is an office there and at least like one person working there. You can claim this as your headquarters, and you get taxed based on where your headquarters is. If they change that, yeah, I know, Change it to where the most amount of your business is being done or where the majority of your employees are based. Might make it easier. Speaking of fame, I have your name, Pokey. Pokey refuses to give their name on the crowns of the so they're wary of the Fae. More than that, actually. Oh yes, it is a certain amount of employees, but it's not many. It really is not many at all. Hence why Amazon claims that their headquarters is in Belgium, I think?
Time, do you hear the goddess's voice? You must at least.
Pokey is Pokey. Because there's a law that prevents double taxation from multiple countries too, so that cancels the HQ part out too. In the US. Yeah. The US are very much... The US is probably the only place I've seen that is so adamant about, you know, one law for the rest of the world, a different law for us. They want to be seen as separate so hard. They really do. To the point that, you know, citizenship-wise, here's the funny thing. Here is the absolutely hilarious thing. I currently am a dual citizen. I could go and get an American citizenship, you know, for argument's sake, and still retain my dual citizenship. So I basically would have 3 citizenships. However, once I got another citizenship after that, I would be required to revoke my American one. Which is really hilarious. To the point where I was going to see if I could try and get into the US as a citizen with as many other citizenships as possible, just to see what I could do. Kanye doesn't care about his fucking American laws, I know, right? So it did work out. There is a possibility I could get another citizenship. Yeah, that was a mission.
What is that?
Oh crap! What is that in the sky? I love that I'm just standing there holding my sword, and the undead guy's like, "All right, bro," just stood there looking at me. I forgot that was still Kaim leveling up. 28, not bad. 9 kills on the dragon. It would have been more if there weren't so many fucking magic immune bastards. Right, seeing as there is going to be a cutscene here, I'm going to get ready to get screenshots. Or maybe not. A burned wasteland lies all around Kaim, while in the flaming sky, monsters of the Empire gather like locusts. Kaim mounts the dragon and flies towards the fortress where Fourier is imprisoned. But you made it to Old Yarnum. Also kept calling it Yarham. Whoops. Ham. Oh, we're good. Go away, Keskin. Destroy the eye beasts forged by the Empire, then fly into the fortress. Did stab a pig in the arse. Ah, Lydia returns to the land of being a pig's proctologist. As does everyone in Bloodborne at some point or another. Fuck are those things? They kind of look like beholders with tentacles. No, they just look like beholders because, you know, eye stalks. Oh, crap.
The hands of man cannot build fortresses in the air. What is the cult of the Watchers?
I love how the magic attack on the dragon in the air like this is just basically everything dies. They definitely had the arse just because of its visceral attack. Oh god, yeah. They definitely did. FromSoft know what they're doing with that kind of thing. I mean, come on. Just, you know, look at amazing chest ahead.
How high does it fly?
Alright. Oh. Come on.
We cannot go higher.
Magic attack's 3. Hey, I've got 2 attack power. It's fine. It's fine. Choose my destination. The Sky Fortress. Chapter 6. An old enemy. I wonder who this could be. Sky Fortress Sanctum.
Priestess,
Youth!
let me have Kaya.
You fucking perv.
Release not the Watchers.
I am strong. I feel love. Love for the Watchers. Love for you. But who are you?
Inuart?
Oh, Inuart. Inuart in your ass. Playing Divinity Original Sin 2 and I'm now stuck on something stupid at the first level where you can get people to join you. I found out I can romance Sibyl or Lowe's. I'm stuck on that because I don't know who to fuck. You can romance everyone. Everyone who is a party member you can romance. All the main characters. Regardless of your character. Every single party member is romanceable. Have fun. John from HR. Fourier is held imprisoned in the floating fortress that hovers beyond Kaim's reach. From its belly, Inuart swoops down, his mad eyes so blinded by passion that he can no longer see the object of his love. You done goofed.
Kaim!
Down swoops Inuart. While he's near the evil fortress, he advances to batter him as best you can.
I'm strong now. That's why Fourier is with me. Fourier!
Dude, I don't want Fourier like that. You're weird. I'm not incestuous. I'm just a genocidal maniac, okay? Yeah, this is definitely what... You are not meant to beat him at this point. You really are not. I don't know. His health bar is now going down. Jesus, okay. The magic attack took down quite a chunk of his health. Inuart might be losing it a little bit. Just a little bit. Might be losing just a teeny bit of his sanity. Festival lows in the fun. Beasts are homie. Fame Red Prince sunk. Hey, fuck you! Red Prince is the character I play as. You gonna dodge that? Eat that. Jesus Christ. Red, let's. Even he has restraints. He's trying to sing. Yeah. Can't get the bloodline clean. Yeah. By washing it with the blood of other people. Maybe we're stuck on those two. Make separate save files. Red Prince's NPC is an arsehole. He's got his priorities different. His priorities are different, and he's used to being a king. He's used to being in charge. He's used to doing anything it takes for to get power and to keep power. Hence why he did what he did. I mean, in all honesty, all of them are assholes in their own way. There's no good guys when it comes to the characters from Divinity Original Sin 2. It's kind of the point. Watchers can't fly, huh? Ryan, same air characters in Inuart, Kaim and the Dragon managed to reach the fortress. Now they must find the sanctum that lies at its heart and rescue Fourier. See, now that I'm not grinding, this game's getting, really good with this colossal structure houses the source of all evil. Destroy the cannons and break into the fortress. That's a lot of dragons. That's already a lot of dragons. Excuse you. I have been using my homing shots pretty much most of the game. You know what? Fuck it. Let's use a magic attack and, say, fuck it. Everyone gets damage. It's great time to be honest. I found this a good boy aside from the war crimes. If you're excusing someone for war crimes, there's something wrong there already. The most common kind of war crime given, genocide or torture. I'm not okay with anyone being excused for that.
The goddess is within this fortress. She is the last seal. Protect it.
Yes, we know. You've been harping on about the last seal the entire time.
They are broken machines. At death, they feel nothing.
Are you talking about the cannons or the dragons? I'm presuming the dragons, but still. You said I'm destroying these cannons, so it's kind of funny. I can't remember a single thing they did on camera in game that was bad. The command has a lot of moments I can remember in game. War crimes, though. You can't just ignore someone's complete backstory. That's kind of the point of an RPG is in having the backstory there as well and being a very full and present part of the game.
It is an enormous structure. What force levitated amongst the clouds?
In short, yeah, give him a redemption arc, but forgive, don't forget.
bloodshed. Well, then again, perhaps you do not.
I was gonna say, you're talking about Kaim here. Kaim feel remorse at bloodshed? Never. To be fair, context helps too, that's true. Want to give context spoilers like spoilers for games I adore? Yeah, please don't give spoilers. I mean, in general, please just avoid spoilers. Or the war crimes, were they aware of what they were doing? This is also true.
I can only offer prayers. I am powerless.
I love that. It's like, oh my god, there's so many cannons all around the place. Oh, really? Magic attack? No, it's not. Woodgren, hello and welcome. Nathan, how are things going for you? Well, aside from my PC completely crashing at the beginning of the stream, not too bad. I did spend like nearly an hour grinding on one particular level, but hey, it's paid off. Back to where we go. No problem at all, Scoo. Thought you had to keep working, but thanks for coming in as long as you did. I'll see you later. Lick all those tiles. Lick them. Lem the tile. And make a pillow out of it and go to sleep on it. Because nice, cool tile. Oh, Jesus.
Drive through them. Return your sister to safety by your own hands.
But the situation grows more perilous by the second. Hurry to the goddess before the world's end falls upon us. How much do I have? 20 minutes! Okay, no time to dally around. This is no time for dilly-dallying. Or willy-dallying either. Willies. So what's this? Is this health or is this going to be a weapon? Health. What's this going to be? Health. Why would they just give me a weapon right out in plain sight at the beginning of the level this far into the game? I think as far as things go, I'm actually kind of far into it now. Just gonna entirely avoid those magic immune big bastards. Near the end of Route A, I believe. Yeah, I think so. I do remember this, you know, like, one of the things I massively remember from Drakengard, like, it's not a huge amount that I do remember, but I do remember this sort of setting being very prominent at the end. Also, I've just realised, if you look around, it does have a very slight resemblance to some parts of NieR Automata. Pokey knows which I'm talking about, probably. NieR endings C and D and technically E. Oh, Bigum's Boyums. Bigum's magic immune Boyums. Thankfully, as mentioned before, those power attacks do not count as magic. Even though they use the magic button.
I cannot help you now. It rests on your sword alone.
I mean, that's kind of... Yeah, I'm inside a fortress. I've never been able to, you know, summon the dragon here. So numerous connections between Automata and Drakengard besides the obvious. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a series where, you know, if you want the most of it... I mean, look at all these doors. Most of these doors. That's gotta be a thing.
Save the goddess. Save our world.
You know, that's not just there just, you know, for decoration's sake. Jesus, I can't even do anything. They're spamming me with their attack stamina. I cannot do a fucking thing. Go. Oh, great, there's one of those fuckers as well. Well, do you want to follow me to another room that's not full of magic-absorbing dickheads so I can actually fucking fight you? I'm betting the answer's going to be no, he's going to stay in there. Which means there's no way of me actually fighting him. Like the time Yoko Taro put a major reveal in the Final Fantasy crossover. Yeah! I'm so glad that I played Final Fantasy 14, otherwise I would have been missing out on that. Really should try and do those raids more often. I really should. Or queue for them more often, I should say. I haven't been doing roulettes lately, though. I haven't been playing lately, apart from doing the tombstone grinding. You with your big fancy swords. You're still vulnerable to magic, though. Plus, you can die. Fuck off. Fuck off. 121 XP, not bad. But, you know, those magic immune dickheads, being the kind of enemy they are as well, I don't like them. I really don't fucking like them.
Watcher's goddess, Watcher's goddess, Watcher's goddess, Watcher's goddess.
That's a thing. Why? I was a bit too enthusiastic with hammering the triangle button there. Yeah, keep my Taro exposure to these streams. I can't even do the power attack on those things. They spam attacks too much. I mean, I am trying to do the full of the Taro-verse. Shoot him over, kill the opponent, despite the shield. Oh, God. Wizards. The only thing that I can't do reliably is I can't do the Final Fantasy 14 stuff. Because A, I can't stream it, and B, because I've already completed it, I'm not so sure I can actually do it. If I can find a way. It's like once I get into America and get a better PC that will actually support me streaming it, and I can find a way to replay the entirety of the story content for it, then I might do. You know, cap off the Yoko Taro verse with a Final Fantasy 14 stream. I'll try for fantasy the monthly payment because it pushes me away. So something costs fantasy waiting to happen. No, it's not. It's
Climb
It is a model that has supported MMOs for the longest time. And it hasn't, you know... If you enjoy it, then it's not sunken cost. Also, the fact that you don't have to pay the full monthly payments. You can actually just pay a reduced one if you only want to have one character on the server, which you don't actually need more than one. So, and honestly, it is one of the most affordable MMOs out there. It is well worth it. Plus, you know, if you're not sure about it, you can get the free trial, because free trial has opened up once again. Free trial gives you the base game and the entirety of the first expansion, with no time restrictions on it whatsoever.
The goddess's voice, it grows weaker and weaker. Quickly!
I mean, you know, if you think about it, you know, how long has World of Warcraft gone until, and you know, how continuously successful has it been if you don't count the Blizzard thing? There's a reason people sworn to Final Fantasy XIV for a while, I guess. It is regarded as being the best MMO out there. It has won numerous awards. Numerous. And consistently, you know, continues to do so. Level 29. Not bad. Not bad at all. Would have been more if I wasn't having to deal with those magic immune dickheads. Oh, Flamberge! Magic attack is Dragon Speak. Need OS2 too. Yes, the OSC is amazing. It's worth a try. I don't know. I'm always really become gorgeous when I see monthly payments. I only played ESO in terms of MMO, which can't shop but no monthly payments. Yeah. Give the free trial a go. Give the free trial a go. Look into payment options. Look at the cheapest one there is, because there is the cheap one, like I said, of, you know, only having one character per server. See if that's worth it. Because honestly, the amount of enjoyment I get out of it, it is definitely worth. Right, I need to get rid of... I'll get rid of you. Flamberge. I mean, it's only a long sword. Attack strength is tine. 280 kills. A fine blade that slices as well as it thrusts. A great fireball flies over the ground. Sounds like it's just Comet Dance and Kaim's sword. Never into MMOs, they just never clicked for me. That's also completely fair. New free exhibition available, so that sword goes for Sruta. I think it's Yolva Shawl, actually, that one. As Kaim approaches the inner sanctum where he believes Furiae is held, he senses no trace of his sister, only a deep and ominous foreboding. The High Priestess of the cult of Watchers awaits, like a nightmare within. Chapter 6, verse 5 time! Might actually finish at this stream. Might. If I like the trial, I've seen 2 types of game. Buy to keep the character, buy to restart. Wish this. Keep the character. You keep your character in Final Fantasy. So basically, what you're doing is you're creating a account. That account is where you have all your character details on it. And if you decide to buy it, you are upgrading your account. That's literally it. I'm starting to remember this part, actually. Or at least, you know, I'm remembering the layout of the area rather than... and the aesthetic, rather than what actually is going to happen. Because even though I finished it and got on the final ending, the stuff between the beginning part and the final ending is very hazy for me.
Speak not the watchers, draw not the watchers, write not the watchers, sculpt not the watchers.
Sing not the watchers, call not the watcher's name.
Kaim, has the last seal been broken? Come out now, the seeds are sown. Kaim, be strong. The world itself is in mortal danger. Will you allow your sister's sacrifices to be in vain?
Time is too late. The goddess, the last seal, his beloved sister Furie, lies dead, and the child priestess Mana incarnates the cataclysm of the cult of the Watchers in celebration. With the last seal broken, the seeds of resurrection threaten to appear on the earth. Suppressing his rage, Kaim turns from Mana and flies away to stop the sowing of the seeds. Also, the story in Final Fantasy XIV is absolutely excellent. It starts very slowly though. Like, the base game storyline is very slow burning and kind of dull in places, because it was the very first time they were going to be dealing with this kind of thing, and they've made it like it feels like a Final Fantasy game but an MMO. So it's a little bit meh. Once you get past that bit though, the game becomes absolutely incredible in all ways. Chapter 7, Tragedy. Do you need any more reason skill? Yes. Someone has two voices, a female and a male voice, yes. Normal JRPG slowly or better or worse? Better. It's just, you know, there will be moments where you are doing like fetch quests and it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, and you know, repeatedly return to a certain place. They have improved it, they streamlined the initial quests, but it's still a little bit on the slow side. The male voice is the voice actor from Cosmo from Belly Your Parents. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, also, for any of you who are Dishonored fans, one of the writers of Dishonored 1 and 2 is the voice of Showdown from System Shock 1 and 2. That I did not know. That I only found out a couple of days ago, and my good god, did that blow my mind. Chapter 7, verse 1. She is the priestess of the cult of Watchers. She is the ruler of the Empire. She is the destroyer of all things. She is the instrument of the gods. She is the fountainhead. Reflected in her shining child's eyes is the lifeless body of a goddess. Oh yeah, she's dead. She's definitely dead. That should be enough screenshots. Oh.
What have you done?
I broke the seal. Now she's useless.
The Watchers left.
The Watchers left. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
You're welcome for your contribution to the Endurance Stream Challenge. It's also a major connecting point to Automata, but that's going to have to wait.
I did it all for you, and yet I could not even sing for you. Was this all for myself?
Yes, it was. At least he's realising.
You.
This is a moment to commit child over and all. What the fuck is this? Oh, you'll see.
Watchers dance. Such
Fun.
fun.
The Watchers dance. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. The Watchers, they dance.
I'm sorry, but there's something about hearing that voice going la 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 really made me giggle.
No more pain. Furie. A miracle. The goddess will live again.
Oh, you idiot. Chapter 7, verse 4. It skips over verses in this because the other routes are going through the verses that have been skipped, and you know, other verses don't get played. Which I think is a really good way of doing it, because it actually shows you what's going on between the parts you play in Route A. No, commit necrophilia, I see. All the seals are shattered. The seeds of resurrection are sown throughout the world, and the end of the time draws near. Free from Mana's curse, Inuart takes Furier's cold body in his arms and resolves to use the seeds to bring his love back from the dead. Kain flies in pursuit, but only evil can spring from the seeds. But Inuart, lost in his grief, will not hear the truth. Fucking Inuart. It's all Inuart's fault. And fucking flowers! It's all fucking flowers. Mana flies to the city, but before you is Inuart, holding Furier in his arms. It's time to finish this. Hey, it's still nuts.
Now we shall see these flames burn hottest.
The only US hope and love seeing is its true god and its creator is Yoko Taro. Yeah. Reminder to everyone that someone who met Yoko Taro said their favourite game was Drakengard 3, and Yoko Taro's reaction was sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, that did do quite a bit of damage. If Yoko Taro got depression high on LC, wait a minute, is that how he came up with all this madness?
Time, stop! The seal is broken. To continue the battle is meaningless.
No, it's not, because of what Inuart's planning to do with the seeds. It's not meaningless. Kain, for once, is actually trying to do a good thing here. Leave him alone. Look, it's a...
They say that dragons evolve, but I never imagined that one could grow so mighty.
Look at that. I've now got a gigantic glowing end and a hump in my middle. And I'm much more horny. Christ, a snark battle between this dragon, Vice, and Kaine. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the main character from Drakengard 3. Zero, I think her name is. She's really fucking snarky. I'm surprised they didn't get Laura Bailey to voice her. The Imperial Capital. Might have enough for one mission time. Might have enough time for just one mission. Chapter 8. Seals! Oh, 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 oh. Egg. The seeds of resurrection lie scattered throughout the Imperial City. Are the seeds humanity's salvation or its destruction? Inuart has gone alone to try to resurrect Furier. As hope fades from the world, Kain flies to the Imperial City. He goes to destroy the seeds and to exact revenge on the Priestess Mana. Kill. Kill. Demons and wraiths prowl the sky above the city. Slay them all. Jesus, the amount of lock-on targets I can get. That's insane. So yeah, the dragon leveling up is a pure storyline progression. He's kind of single-minded. Yeah. Bang, this is. Kaim is very single-minded. All he cares about is revenge and killing. And Furiai. And you know, those things sometimes overlap. Those things actually very often overlap.
The seeds have appeared. All the races of the world are hurrying to find them.
That's not a good thing. The thing is, that guy actually knows it's not a good thing. So, game, could you actually let me attack, please, and see what's going on? I would like to see, in a ground battle, what my level 3 magic attack is as a dragon. I can believe that from this environment. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. I don't know. Sure, we can get you a job cleaning toilets or something? Because, you know, throughout the entirety of this, we have mostly been dealing with other people's shit. Really? One was left alive. That's kind of a vertical line of them. It's a long, drawn-out process to take those columns out. Those columns, that column. That attack power jumps up because I went to level 3. Fuck me! You freed exposition is available. Okay. Chapter 8, verse 2. The Worm. Kime quails before the ancient dragon and its 1,000 children. Almost never seen upon the earth, this noble beast has been drawn from its heavenly lair by the seeds of resurrection. Before the almighty worm, even the dragon feels fear. Kime holds the dragon tightly around the neck and urges her into battle. We might be at the final boss. Or close to it.
The myths come alive.
Oh, there's a different bit of music. So yeah, I think this might be the final boss. What the fuck? That's a really scary face.
I cannot go further. The worm. It is a terrible thing to battle the sacred dragon. Let go. You cannot warn me now. Damn fool. I will regret making a pact with a mad fool who believes in neither good nor evil.
That was in doubt? The worm must become form mana. Let the Crimson Dragonfire bring about the death of a legend. Bahamut will make most out of it. I mean, in fairness, Bahamut is a god. In D&D, at least.
Dragon challenges dragon? What senseless creatures we have become.
I know, right? Yes. What senseless creatures we have become when a dragon challenges a dragon. That's fine. Lydia, her final boss. I believe I'm on the final boss of Route A. Or getting very close to it. It's been a while, I can't fully remember. Thinking more Final Fantasy Bahamut. I mean, to be fair, he still is technically a god, I think, even in Final Fantasy terms. Oh, Jesus. Took the exact wrong time to turn around at that point. More the King of Dragons, but yeah. Yeah. But it's enough. One does not get to be a king of an entire species without being revered as some sort of deity. Excuse me. That's what I needed to do. '15's version of him is basically a god. I can believe that. I can really believe that. Oh, aren't you all going to be loving the fact that I'm going to, at some point, stream Final Fantasy 15, aka 4 Boys on a Road Trip. Oh, a hilarious thing. Final Fantasy 14 did a crossover with Final Fantasy 15, and in which you can get the car as a mount in Final Fantasy 14. Just because we're still fools does not mean we haven't grown. Character growth, it's a thing. Look, nearly killed it. Nearly killed a god. It's a JRPG. We're fighting gods. Just, you know, a dragon god. Ow. Eat. Hey, knocked him out of the sky.
I thank you, Kaim. I have become far stronger than I ever imagined.
Yeah, you did. Got to chapter 4 Final Fantasy feeling, got distracted by Monster Hunter World, never went back. One day I should. Yes. Yes, you should. Maybe it will coincide with when I stream it. Maybe. Also prefers Final Fantasy 9 design. Haven't met him in Final Fantasy 9. The only place I've actually recall, you know, reliably seeing Bahamut is 7. Out of Final Fantasies as well. Well, apart from 14. 14 is, yeah, different slightly. The dragon has never felt anything but scorn for mankind, but as she flies, she begins to feel strange new emotions for this man called Kaim. They gonna fuck. Fuck. Never got to the first desert in Final Fantasy 15. I got very shortly into it before I thought, yeah, the game is good. It's really awesome. I just need to dedicate more time to it. I put it down and just went, yep. Final Fantasy 7 has a lot of Bahamuts. Yeah, true. But they're all awesome. Now they fly to the city, to Mana, to revenge. I have to go into this to be able to back out. The weird romance subplot. Yes. Minions of the Empire storming the city over the square of the city. Brush them aside and send to the city. We'll do this and then this will be... And then I'll end stream. So that wasn't the final boss. It felt like it should be, but it wasn't. That's a lot of them. Oh, the dragon and Kaim are now fighting with the power of love. He's kind of hidden 8 though. Yes, it's true. And to be fair, I didn't actually go out of my way to find hidden summons in 8. I could have done, but I just couldn't be bothered. I found some of them. So, you know, never actually did anything with something like... I got some of the requirements for Doom Train, but never actually summoned Doom Train. I got Diablos way before I was meant to. I sort of got Gilgamesh, but never actually experienced Gilgamesh. Freaking Eden. Never did Eden. There's a lot of stuff in 8 I didn't do. As you saw on stream, it's like, I just can't be arsed. I mean, I won't lie. That can't be arsed stage is kind of where I'm slightly at in 9. But I'm wanting to persevere. I want to give 9 as much of a, I want to give 9 as much of a chance as I possibly can because I've never finished it. And, you know, a lot of people say it's, you know, it's good, but, you know. Not sure what's hard to find Eden or Ark. I've never even heard of Ark. I was saying, just slow to start. This is true. I mean, in fairness, there's nothing in my mind that can be slower to start than Final Fantasy 13. That game is so slow to start that even after 25 hours of gameplay, it was still on build-up. Like, yeah, I appreciate, you know, when you have a game that's slow to build up, but 13 took that way, way too far. And they made it into a trilogy of all things. Like, why? God, why? Yes. I think I was going to agree with that. God. There's a reason why I don't play 13. And there's a reason why I don't own it, and it's also not on the stream queue. You know, apart from the fact you can't get it on current gen consoles. I played 13. Best avoided. The combat system in it as well was awful. Easily the worst one I've ever played. Easily the worst Final Fantasy combat gameplay I've had. How are you supposed to kill those things then? It was just See, I like 12. I've not played 12. I've got 12 on. I own it, and it's on the stream queue. It will be played. So I don't know. Oh, I see. You have to get them when their scythe isn't with them. Gotcha. Right now. Yes. 12 has been divided between fans. This is true. Nothing for me can be as bad as 13's whole thing of, yo, party leader said, game over. It's one of those level hated entries.
Now, into the enemy lair. The final battle begins.
Ah! Oh! Never Graham maybe didn't like the combat, but some of the characters like Baltera did like. So the thing that I hear the most complained about with Final Fantasy 12 is A, the main character sucks, and B, the combat sucks. From what I've experienced, A, yes, the main character is supposed to suck, but also, you know, there's a reason behind that. And B, the combat's different. It's very different to a lot of Final Fantasy games because of the Gambit system, I think it is. Oh. Well, we're on chapter 8, verse 4, but that's where I'm going to have to cliffhanger everyone. That's just there. He's there. Yeah. Just turn back in. Did I see Vor? No. No Vor going on. Return slide screen, yes. Down. There was no Vor. You know, I was on a dragon, I jumped off the dragon into combat and, you know, paused to the next of the game. Shut down. There we go. Alright. So take this out because it's being iffy. Balthier on the other hand, nice. Nice. Like Varn was meant as a placeholder for Balthier and then they just forgot to switch. Yeah. So from what I can gather, it's like Varn is supposed to be there, like they're telling the story in the way of you're experiencing it through the eyes of someone who just happens to be there, rather than, you know, it's actually he's actually person to the story. That's my understanding of it. But you know, it's a new direction to take. It's just, you know, probably hasn't been the most successful one. Talk about slow games. What I heard, Dying Light 2 tutorial is 16 hours long. I doubt that. I seriously doubt a tutorial is going to be that long. What that sounds like is that people are saying, you know, the introduction to the story and, you know, learning every single one of the mechanics will take you 16 hours, but that is very different from a 16-hour tutorial. Very different. Excuse me, that sounds more like a 16-hour introduction rather than a tutorial. However, though, that's where I'm going to be ending the stream today. Thank you all very much for coming. I actually finally streamed Drakengard, and we got really far into it. We're actually just about at the end of Route A. I I was going to say I need to go off stream and do some grinding and get the Flamberge up to higher levels, but we all know what my record is like with grinding this game. Also, Michael got gunned down in Bloodborne and went, yeah, it's me done today. Who did it out of curiosity? Because there's a couple of NPCs who their gun damage is just ridiculous. It's absolute dicks. There's bosses that have gun damage, which is ridiculous. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I think I might. I think I might know where you are. The guy on the clock tower. Yeah. He's a dick. It is literally, you've got to go cover to cover. You've got to basically treat it like a cover shooter mechanic whilst also playing Bloodborne. It's a real bastard of a thing. Yeah, that got me for quite a while. And then Elden Ring gives you the optional tutorial that takes minutes, like 5 to 10. Yeah, it's like Pokey said, the Elden Ring tutorial is probably the longest and most in-depth of any FromSoft Souls game. Give it another shot soon. Yeah, it's one of those ones. Like, I think. So I actually said a while ago, well, a little while ago, that with every FromSoft Souls game, there's been a point where I've gotten to and I've quit and not gone back. For one reason or another. That section was it for me in Bloodborne. I got to just about the final area where you have to go through, how to deal with that. The final part of that area, died. I was like, I can't be arsed. The part beyond that isn't much better, but it's, you don't have a turret going down you the entire time. That shot. Nice. Your aim was dead on there for that pun, Lydia. Dead on. Yeah, but so that's where I'm going to be leaving things for now. Thank you all very much for coming along. It's been a lot of fun. We've gotten close to the end. Did a bit of grinding, and the grinding really helped. Having maximum level Nobuyoshi helped me get through that one level I was sticking on. It just basically was mostly of that just dragon content. Oh, they really made the end of the game drag on, didn't they? But next stream for me is going to be in 6 hours time? Yes, 6 hours time. So at 1 AM GMT tonight, where I'm going to be going back to Sleeping Dogs. And I'm fairly certain with all the stuff that's going on in Sleeping Dogs, I'm just going to be sticking to the main storyline and just going through it, because all the side content, while fun, is a bit of an arse and a bit repetitive. And the fact that, it's basically one of those things like you complete a district side content, you go to the next district, and it has its own side content, which is just more of the same shit in a different area. So I'm going to be avoiding most of that stuff, I think, and just mainly going for the content that matters. It was sleeping then, that's completely fair. I know a lot of people usually do sleep around that area. Time. After that, though, the next stream from then is going to be tomorrow at 4 PM GMT, where I'm going to be doing my review stream, my indie review stream on 35mm that I should have done yesterday, but couldn't because I was not feeling up to it anything yesterday. But yeah, so there is going to be a stream tomorrow during the daytime in the section that used to be RPG Wednesdays, but it's not. Until next time, though, thank you all again for coming along. Let's see. I know there's got to be special shout-outs. Special shout-out to DJ for the 100 bits. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, until next time, though, thank you all again for coming along. And for all your support, it's all greatly appreciated, whatever it is you've chosen to do in whatever way you've expressed it. But until then, though, have yourselves a good rest of your day, a good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, good night. I don't actually know if I said that one. Whatever the time is for you, anyway. Yeah, it's not a game for me. That's completely fair, Woodrin. Completely fair. Yeah. Till then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye.